Hello, my name is Sam Evans. I'm a senior partner at Delta Partners, and today I'm going to be speaking with Louisa Gregory, the CEO of CBAN. Louisa, thank you for joining me.
Thanks, Sam. It's great to be here.
So, the CBAN, it exists to help the ICT service provider industry automate interconnection. Why is that so critical?
It's really critical, Sam, because we know that the number of traffic types that we're expected to service within the industry is increasing and is only set to increase over the coming years. And the way in which they interconnect is also increasing in complexity. So when you think about IoT and all the devices that connect, and somehow that needs to connect back to fibre in the ground, and you need to work out all the different points of interconnect in between. So it's very, very complex. And the old ways of settling that traffic between carriers or service providers just won't be able to cope with that in future. So automation is really, really important. And that's what CBAN's been set up to do, is to help the industry to automate that settlement process to make it easier to do business.
And why does the industry need help? Automation is not a new topic, but CBAN has come to facilitate the industry's progress in automating settlement. What are the barriers that CBAN can help overcome?
So at CBAN, we see there's 4 different barriers that we're helping the industry to overcome. One is just the sheer cost of doing this on your own. So at CBAN, because we're an association that brings a platform of members together, the cost can be shared. So therefore, in terms of the investment that's required, that is shared across the whole ecosystem. When you operate on your own, there's also limited innovation that you can do. So again, collaboration and sharing resource helps with that innovation. And just the sheer complexity of it, again, operating across a collaborative environment helps to broaden that.
And so can you explain what specifically is CBAN's role in addressing these challenges, overcoming these complexities?
So what CBAN is doing is bringing together an ecosystem that will work together to solve these issues. So we bring together ICT service providers who are the carriers of the traffic and interconnect with each other. We also bring together the vital technology partners who help design the solutions, and they're a combination of people that work at the OSS and BSS level, as well as some blockchain startups and innovation areas, and everything in between. And importantly, also the other industry associations that help manage the standards that the industry operates by.
So Louisa, many of the leading international carriers are already members of CBAN. Could you share who some of those companies are?
Absolutely. We've been very fortunate because when we think back to where CBAN started, it was a proof of concept that Colt and PCCW Global collaborated on to determine whether blockchain could be used to automate the settlement of traffic. And we've since been joined by many other carriers across Asia, the Americas, Europe, including the likes of Deutsche Telekom and Telefonica, to name a couple. But there's 11 in total, and we're very pleased to be working with them and also talking to others who are very keen to join CBAN as well and further the collaboration.
And you talk about solutions, you talk about use cases. What are those? Are they telecom services? Are they solving for voice? Are they solving for data?
Yeah, so at CBAN's inception, we already had 4 use cases in progress. The first one of those is really the overall architecture that the network will operate in. We have international voice, which was the original proof of concept between Colt and PCCW Global. And we're also looking at mobile roaming and data on demand as additional use cases that we would bring to full development as well.
So, Louisa, why should a carrier join CBAN now? Shouldn't carriers just wait? You develop the use cases, you make them available, then I can join? I mean, what's the rationale for me as a carrier to sign up today to CBAN and be part of that development?
Certainly a carrier or a service provider could make that choice, Sam, but the risk is that then they will be left with the solutions that their peers or competitors even deem as what are the solutions to be adopted. So they won't have the opportunity to input into that development and have a say on the features or the requirements that are deemed critical for their own organisation or infrastructure. So the point of participating now is because you get to be involved in the working groups, you collaborate with the industry, with the service providers and the vendors to design the solutions and have a real say in what those solutions look like for the future.
Fantastic. Louisa, thank you very much for joining me, and I wish both you and CBAN the best of success going forward. Thank you.
Great. Thanks so much, Sam.